And I'm live. Hola, Peperinos. I didn't put out any notice about this. Man, I don't know why. Maybe it's better. There we go. There we go. I didn't put out any notice that I was doing this. Seriously. And the reason why is because I just wanted to kind of do the look and see if that's better. See if that's better. If I could get it to stay, maybe. Let's try this. Let's try this. Why is it doing this? It's just gonna have to be like that. Anyway, hi. So I am getting ready to do a Christmas party. Hi, Memphis. How are you? I got a lot of compliments on the makeup look that I had for the last live stream that we did. Hi, Josie. All right. Like I said, I got a really good, a good response on that. I really hate how this is kind of flashing me out. I have no idea why I'm doing this. I got a good response on the makeup look that I did on our last live stream. So I'm going to try to recreate that. We have a Christmas party tonight, so let's just go for it. So I'm going to put my hair up. All right, and yes, I have my old ratty stained shirt. That's just how I roll when it comes to that. All right, so we're going to start off with primer. I always start off with the Smashbox Primer Water. As you can tell, I could use some. So, and if you want me to explain any techniques, just let me know. Comfy tees are the best way for doing makeup. Exactly. I don't want to get like any makeup like on the outfit I'm going to be wearing. So, all right. So, just spray this. All right, waiting on that to dry. While I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm going to, oh, forgot to get my little eye cream out, the Mary Kay their eye primer. I never use it as an eyeshadow primer because it really doesn't do anything, but it's a really good eye moisturizer. And I had already washed and moisturized my face before I did this, by the way. So, just a little dab will do ya on each side. Using the ring finger, it applies the least amount of pressure on your eyes. All right. I try to tug as little as possible on my eyelids, but you know, it is what it is. When you get to my age, it doesn't matter that much. All right, so now that this is dry, I'm going to put on my actual primer because I like a nice dewy, glowy look. It's the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So I'm going to, usually a pump and a little ooch will do it. So let's do that. My face is mostly cleared up. It started clearing up when I went to Disney World. Before that, I was having this terrible, horrible texture and like breaking out. I don't know what was going on. All right, primer is on. So now I am going to do foundation. I'm going to do my absolute favorite foundation of life. It is the Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup, and I am in shade 1.0. I also let's see if I can, the MAC Studio Water Weight SPF 30 foundation. It has done really well for me. The Magic Lumi by L'Oreal, if you prefer to be, you know, if you're on a budget or you prefer drugstore makeup, that's pretty good. Oh, and if I want a little bit more of a matte look, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation is fantastic. So, but we're gonna go with this because it's my favorite. I'm getting towards the end. Luckily, I have another bottle waiting. A little bit more of that. All right. So I always put it on my hand. And then I take my brush and then I dot problem areas. I'm going to be kind of looking up past the camera into my mirror. Yeah, I didn't announce this because sometimes it's just easier for me to film these as a live stream. And I know the ones who really want to watch it will watch. Like Memphis. She's my girl. I love her. I've been watching your Vlogmas, girl. Love it. Alright, so then after I dot, I take what's left on my hand and kind of pounce it, and then I go straight down. I found with my skin texture, doing the brush straight down works best for me. And if I don't see your comments, I apologize. I am just trying to get this makeup done before the babysitter gets here. Sometimes I miss up underneath my nose, and if I've got like a lot of redness for whatever reason, it's like I'm undercover Rudolph red-nosed reindeer. Oh, I forgot it's politically incorrect now. Don't get me started. Oh, please don't get me started. You just got home. Hi, Joey's World. I'm doing my makeup look from the last live stream that we did. So we're going to a Christmas party, so I just kind of wanted to recreate that. I got a lot of nice compliments on that one. All right, so I have a few flaws, so I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer on my few problem areas first before I do the highlighting. Since one's Rudolph. Oh, you haven't heard? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer promotes bullying. Hi, Magical Moments. Hello. Hope you are doing well. Stay away from those trolls, girlfriend. Good grief. Don't get me started on that either. Alright, so now I'm going to take my pinky finger and I'm just going to pat in on my problem areas. Over that troll draw, girl, I'm telling you what. I'm with you on that. I'm so over people and their pettiness. It's just good grief. And I meant what I said in my comment of your video. If you can't take, because people are different than you and have different tastes than you, the internet in general is not a place for you, and definitely YouTube is not. So you need to move along. Oh, I got no problem areas. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I'm assuming that's Big Sis Lisa. Well, Magical Moments, you have my support anytime, girlfriend. You know that. We just spent a wonderful week at Disney with you guys. And just for the record, they are not picky eaters, okay? I literally saw them try many different types of food, and they like most types of food. LeCellier was having a bad day. It happens. Oh my God. Every restaurant goes through that. And from what I've heard, LeCellier is much better at dinner than lunch anyway. Yeah, you're not picky. People and their stupidity just kill me. And I put that away and I didn't mean to. So now I'm going to do the highlighting with the same concealer. I'm using a different concealer now for my eyes. Yes, I would love to try dinner sometime there, because we haven't had a meal there since 2011, and I keep hearing how downhill it's gone, but, you know. But I can't with you two. I just can't. Alright, so I'm going to do a little mini triangle here and here. gonna make, and then highlight the news. You just can't. Who doesn't eat salad? And then highlight the Cupid's bow. A little on the chin. Please don't do that. Okay. And then the forehead. There we go. All right. And then we're gonna take my beauty. Well, it's not a beauty blender. It's a Sephora, and it's my old favorite. I just bought a new one, and I was too nervous to try it on this tutorial. So now we're gonna take it, and we're gonna bounce this out. More bounce for the ounce. I know I have that. All right. So basically what you're doing is, instead of swooping it across your eye, you're bouncing it and you're taking the product with you and you're distributing it evenly but in a more sheer way, and so it doesn't look as cakey. And if you say a comment and I don't respond, I really do apologize. I'm actually kind of looking past into my mirror. Sarah's been to my house. She knows the setup here for my makeup mirror. Then I'm going to do the same thing on my nose. The only concealer that I've ever found that does not crease my under eye is this one and Tarte Shape Tape. Yeah, Sarah, you know. And then do the same thing on my chin. And I'm doing my chin and my forehead in like a clockwise and then counterclockwise motion, just to distribute that evenly. And I really wish that I could get this not to be so bright. I don't know what to do. Like when I film regular videos, it's not bright like this, but when I do go live on YouTube, for whatever reason, it does that. Drives me nuts. No, I mean every word I said to those stupid trolls on that video. I'm just, get over yourself. Seriously. All right, so I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape on my eyelids as my eyeshadow primer, and I am in shade Fair. And they have such a big ass applicator. All I have to do is just like that. And I have enough for my eyelid. It's literally like the biggest concealer applicator I think I've ever seen. Alright, and then I'm just going to apply that evenly onto my upper lid and eyelid. Gotta finish dinner. You look beautiful though, no makeup required. Well, thank you so much, girl. I love you. Love you and your family like crazy. We had such a great time with them. Well, thanks to you, I now use primer at the parks. We'll work on the rest. Oh. Alright. You guys are too sweet. Alright, since I got a little bit here, I'm gonna go back and freshen this up before I put my powder on. So I got the RCMA No Color powder and I put it in this little container. I'm going to get my little brush and dip it in and just kind of swirl it around. I don't put too much powder on because I am of a certain age and don't really, really shouldn't be using that much. It might cause, creasing in my face and stuff like that. Show my lines. So now got that. Anywhere you put concealer, you do want to do powder though, because you don't want,
Soon this mommy's done, we will talk about your allowance.
you can probably hear Gooch in the background talking to Josie. Okay. Okay, I think I'm locked and loaded. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is bronzer. I forgot to get my bronzer out. I am using my absolute old favorite, the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. Yeah, I agree with the powder thing. It hurts more than it helps. Yeah, that's why I use it sparingly. I only use it in the places where I put my concealer. I have the, but I'm going to be using the light bronzer and the butter bronzer. Oh God, it still smells so good. I've had it for months and I love it. So I'm going to get my big fan brush and just get a little bit, do kissy face, and go for it. I'm still new to the bronzer game, but we're relatively new. But this makes it so easy. It does not feather and bleed at all. It's just so good. Now I'm going to attempt to shade some of my double chin. I'm going to fail miserably, I know, but. So the thing about bronzer is like you're kind of creating a shadow. I don't do like massive contouring like a Kardashian, but you know, I just do what I can. I think I might nail a little more right here. Make it looks like I had, almost makes it look like I have some cheekbones, yo. What's up? Alright, so next is blush. So I'm gonna use a more rosier blush than I use in that look, since it's Christmas and you know. But this is the Physicians Formula powder palette in Blushing Rose. The last one I used was the same thing, but it was Blushing Berry. I know it's hard to see, but this one's a little bit darker than this one. So let's open it up. Alright, so I'm going to take my brush, and I like to kind of go underneath here, underneath more than up here, because I'm trying to make my cheekbones look higher than they really are. So just get a little bit on there. And then I'm going to smile and get the apples of my cheek. I feel so silly saying that. And then as I do that, I'm going to drag it back and let it kind of blend with the bronzer. That did pretty good. Okay, now let's get this one. Like I said, I really try to concentrate on the bottom of my apples and then just bring it up as I use the product on my face. And I like using a big fat blush brush because I got fat cheeks. I got big cheeks. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So next is highlight. And man, I love me a good highlighter. And for this, I'm going to use 2 Jeffree Star Skin Frost. The first one I use, my sweater that I'm going to be wearing tonight is purple. So I'm going to put a little bit of a purple highlight on. This is the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Nefri. So when you open it up, if I can get it open, hello. Come on, Jeffree, open up for me, buddy. Hi, how are you? So you can see it's just got that purple, just goodness. So I'm going to take my fan brush and go at the top. And just give a little bit of a smile. Oh, highlight's so blinded. It makes me want to cry. Get on the other cheek. Oh, my sister. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to use this to highlight my nose on the bridge and on the thing. And this highlight my cupid's bow. And I'm going to highlight my up here, but instead of doing the forehead, I'm going to kind of do the alien thing that Jeffree's been doing with his Skin Frost. And just go up above my eyebrows. I love it. Seriously, that pops. But I'm going to use another one because I can. And it's Christmas time. Why not? So I am going to use, oh, Wrong one. Put it in the wrong package. How to make me want to what? I kind of had that hit. I kind of had part of my screen hidden in a vain attempt to try to get this to. So now I'm going to use Crystal Ball on top of that. And you see, it's like this crystal white goodness. So I'm going to, once again, take that. And then with this one, I'm just going to do my cheeks. Girl. I'm secretly sending aliens messages with my cheeks. It's nice. Like, I love me a good highlight. Love it. All right, next is eyes. So the way I achieve the eye look, I use this this mini palette by Huda Beauty, Mauve Obsessions. Any sort of like mauve palette, mauve, however you say it. Any sort of palette or eyeshadows you have in that color range, go for it. I'm just using this because I have it, and that's what I used on the last one. All right, so that's kind of what the colors look like. And let's see. First of all, I'm going to do my transition shade. Now if I can find my transition brush, here it is. I'm going to take this. It looks white on the screen, but it's kind of a cream color almost, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade in my crease and right up and above. So I'll show you. I'm not looking for a big wash of color with this particular one. This is just to help with my crease shades. It helps them blend. It helps it blend to have a transition shade. Oh, I forgot to put that. Love the highlight. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. I just love me a good purple highlight. Oh God, I love it. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to. This does two things. This helps me create a more abrupt end to my eyeshadow look, and then it also helps with wiping away any fallout that I have. So I know I'm going to look like Adam Ant. If those of you who remember the 80s, I kind of look like Adam Ant right now, but all will come together in the end, I promise. All right, so now I've got my transition shade done. I'm going to do my lid shade. And I am going to go in with, I think I went in with this color right here. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, that's the one I went in with. So I'm going to use my more precise brush, and then we'll start by patting and then rub on just my lid. Sounds like Josie and Gooch are watching Lilo and Stitch. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Pat and swipe. This is, to me, I do the patting first. It just helps your color come out more even in the end to try to pat some of it out all over your lid. Okay, that was good. All right, so now I'm going to do my outer corner V. Where'd it go? Where'd my... This is always the hardest part about doing these videos, is when you're not being able to find the brush you want to find. Where are you? Where are you, little brush? Come on, don't. You're hiding from me. Here it is. Okay. Yes, I talked to my brushes apparently. So now I'm going to take this really pretty dark mauve, almost like a plum almost. And I'm going to take it on this more precise brush. And then I'm going to do like from halfway in here and go and then kind of flake it in a little bit. So like this. Flip it in a little bit. All right. And then this side. And yes, I make funny makeup faces. You've never watched me do makeup before. What I might do, maybe on Christmas Eve, I might do a live stream and show you the look that I did, the eye look that I did for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. If you guys are interested in seeing that, please let me know. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit more. Just a little bit. I know the hot lines look harsh, but once I get the actual crease color in, it blends in like a dream. So one thing I am going to say about these hooded shadows, they blend amazingly. Alright, so now I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush. This helps not just get the color on, but it helps with the blending. And I'm going to take this darker color right here. And I'm just going to all over the crease and up above, because I have hooded eyes, so I have to take my eyeshadow up above my crease in order for it to show up. And just keep doing those windshield wiper motions. And I keep it into the crease until I start running out of color, and then that's when I bring it up. Alright. Alright. Sorry to be. I have to kind of concentrate when I'm doing my eyes. So, okay. All right. So that is done. So I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. Which way I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to do my inner corner and brow highlight first. I'm actually going to take, because I've tried to use these more metallic shades as highlighters, and they just didn't work for me. I'm just going to take my Kat Von D Alchemist Polio, I'm just kidding, Polio Von D holographic palette and use the opal pink color. Let's see. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to use this little brush right here and go into, I know it's hard. You don't really see these colors until you get them on the brush and onto the skin. So I'm going to take it and do my inner corner highlight. Oh, I was never a fan of these for like a cheek highlight, but man, they are so pretty. So pretty for the eyes. All right, now let me get my other brush that I use, and I'm going to do that for my brow bone. And then I always try to put a little bit more of a pop in that kind of divot kind of thing to give my eye a little bit more of a raise. And this also helps blend out the harsh lines up at the top of your crease color. Crease color. Alright, so of course I had to be extra. So I'm actually going to take the ultraviolet, like purpley color, and just very slightly go over that. Just very, very slightly. I just want a little something something to just make it kind of look, oh, got something different going on there. And so I'm going to take it onto just the tip of that. Like I say, it's just very subtle, but man, it just makes it so pretty. And especially since I've got the mauve on the eyes, I wanted a little bit of purple since I'm wearing a purple top. Perfect. Alright, so it's glitter time, people. So I'm going to use one of these Stila, where is it? Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I think I used the regular crystal one, but I'm gonna, this one has like a purpley tint to it. This is, let's see, called Siren. So I'm gonna try a little bit of that, and I'm only gonna use it, I'm gonna try using it only like in the corner of the lid and going over like halfway. But if it looks like I need to go a little bit more, I will. So we're going to take it and apply. And I'm very slightly doing this, but you can see how much pigment this has to it. I'm going to take it all the way over. It just didn't look right. So I just love how well these glitter and glows blend with your eyeshadow. They're so pretty. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna take, for my inner corner glitter, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter in Pyro. And I'm literally just going to go over that inner corner highlight. Just, it's subtle, but it can make a nice little pop. Oh God, I love it. Oh. And it brings out that inner corner highlight too. Yeah. All right. So I'm still letting the top part dry, but I'm going to wipe away this bake and do my under eye liner shadow. So I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and swoop that powder away. And I may go back over with that highlight too. Woo. All right. So now I'm going to go back into that Huda palette. And I'm going to get my smudger brush, and I'm going to pick up those two colors I used in my lid, this one and this one, mostly this one. So I'm going to go dap, 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 and then dap, dap. I know that was very technical. That was some technical makeup stuff going on. So I'm going to do my, see if I can. Oh, I don't have a place to put my mirror. Let's try this. Alright. I'm going to try to keep it on camera so you can see it. And I'm literally just going to go from outer corner into inner corner and try to stop where I got the inner corner highlight. Alright, dip, 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 dip. I'm literally going right up against the lash line doing this. All right. So pretty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I am going to soften the look just a smidge. I'm going to go in with this little pencil brush and just a little bit of that color we use for a transition shade, this one right here. And I'm just going to back it up just a little bit. See? Just a little. There we go. See? Nothing to it. All right. So now I put my brushes away. I like to put things away as I finish with them. Oh, goodness. All right, so now it is time to do my least favorite part of this, which is eyeliner. I love eyeliner. It's so hard for me to do for some reason. Oh, all right. So I'm using the tattoo liner from Kat Von Wolpenkopf Von D. Really makes your eyes pop. Thank you. Thank you. Mauves and purples and reds and pinks, like hot pinks, are really good for green eyes. All right, so I'm gonna try not to. I'm so terrible at my eyeliner game. So, and yes, I do stretch my eyelid out, but like I said, I'm over 40. Who cares? All right, so I'm just gonna start inner corner, and then get outer corner and try to join. Gonna be more of a wing than I wanted to, of course, because that's pretty good. Let's try to even this out just a little bit. All right. Okay, let's. Yeah, it's more even. Okay. It's just so hard for me to do this. I'm just so not. This is like my least favorite part. Because your hand shakes one little bit. It's like, okay. That's about as even. They're more cousins than twins. That's okay. I can't remember where I heard that from, but it's so funny. So now I'm going to do mascara. This has quickly become my favorite new mascara. I'm not a big fan of IT Cosmetics, at least their skin makeup. However, the IT Superhero Mascara is fantastic. I've had nothing but great experiences with it so far. They actually make me look like I have lashes, and that's quite the accomplishment. So I'm going to try to stay on camera while I do this. Just bump my bottom lashes. funny mascara face. Alright, upper lashes are done, so now time for top lashes. I usually don't curl my eyelashes. It really does not make any difference whatsoever because my lashes are just so not there. And I do have some fake lashes that I got recently from BoxyCharm that I probably should try, but I'm just kind of scared to do it. Alright. Trying not to slouch, I really am. Let's see. Alright, one more little coat. Little tease. Get some clumping out. This is actually clumping a little bit. It has not been clumping before this. Alright, I think that's better. Alright. So next I'm going to do my brows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And I'm in dark brown. So this is how I do. I start kind of coloring my grays a little bit. No one ever told me when I was younger that when you got older your eyebrows would go gray. I know about the hair, but just coloring the grays, and then I start to define. I go to the bottom with a little bit more pressure, and then the top with a little bit more pressure, and then really start to fill in the areas that are lacking. Alright, same thing on this one. Color those grays up. Alright, bottom define, top define, and then fill in those missing. There we go. There we go. Alright, and then I seal that up with some Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Gel. I use the clear. I need to get some more apparently. So now I'm just going to sweep over. Alright, those are locked down. So now last thing I do is my lips. Well, before I what is this? Setting, before I set. So I'm actually going to take the Jeffree Star Sugar Scrub and, well, it's Christmas time. Let's use the, I think this is Candy Cane. And the great thing about Jeffree Star's sugar lip scrubs is they're edible. So I just lick my lips. I'm trying to take all the dry skin off. And I'm going to use my middle finger to get some of this bad boy. And then you just, yeah. Alright. Now the top. I'm very careful not to take the makeup off around my lips because that would be really weird looking. Just want to get that dead skin off. And gosh, this tastes so good. I actually have two of his velour lip scrubs. I have this in the Candy Cane, and I have the Spearmint. The Spearmint is really, really good. So now, I clean this off. Candy cane. All right, so now I'm gonna put my lipstick on. Make sure I get all the stickiness off. And then I have to shake these up really good. These are the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks, and I am using Santa Baby, which was in his holiday last year. Oh, you got the salted caramel scrub. Oh God, that sounds so good. I need to get more of his scrubs. I really do. Patty, girl, I'm actually still waiting on my for Black Friday. I ordered the blood sugar palette and the Velour liquid lipstick. And hi, how are you? I'm still waiting on that. I can't wait. My green eyes are gonna love that blood sugar palette. So now I'm gonna put on my liquid lipstick. I like to start here on the Cupid's bow and make an X. I absolutely love his liquid lipsticks and his Skin Frost. Make sure it's nice and even and not patchy. It's good. All right. And then my very scientific trick to not getting liquid lipstick on your teeth. That's it. So now I'm going to lock all this down. I've got several setting sprays that I love. Let's see. I love the Urban Decay Chill. The Make It Dewy from Milani. Let's see. The Natural Finish from Wet n Wild is also really good. However, I'm going to use my tried and true favorite. Great Colors Free. Thank you. Thank you, Big Sis Lisa. I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is kind of my holy grail of setting sprays. I got blood sugar. Oh, you got it. You're not allowed to use it until Christmas. Oh. Go ahead, tweet me a picture. If you got me on Twitter or on Instagram, send me a pic when you finally do your look. Let me know how you did. So I need to get something to fan myself. Why not a Beauty Insider thing from so silly doing that. Doing that. Oh my God. And I'm going to take my hair down and show you how it looks with the hair.